Hey everyone, welcome to GameSpace. I said after the last video when we took a look at the Snakebyte Mousepad Ultra RGB that we're going to take a look at an accompanying keyboard. This is the Keyboard Ultra, which is Snakebyte's premier PC gaming keyboard. Comes fully packaged with 16.8 million color RGB, auto blue switch keys, and a number of other features. So what we're going to do is we're going to take a look at it and unbox this beauty right here. We took a first look at the Keyboard Ultra last year, around about 2019 at Gamescom for the first time. It had already been out then in limited numbers, and as I said, it's Snakebyte's premier PC keyboard. It comes alongside another number of other keyboards, which we could take a look at, but we're not gonna. I'm gonna try and unbox this as best possible. So as you can see, this comes in a huge keyboard box. The thing, if you can just, it's very solid. Comes with a magnetic flap, so it's really nicely packaged. I'm gonna feel bad taking this apart, but I'm going to as best I can and get this out of the way of the camera. It also comes with a lot, very securely wrapped. So let's get this taken out of its box. I might flip forward in a minute. Okay, now we've got the stickers at the side off, I can now actually get this out of the box. As you can see, comes in a nicely presented package here, and we should be able to just pull this tab at the side and bring it out of the box. I'm going to get rid of this quickly, and you can see the keyboard sitting in here. Snakebyte's keyboard, as you can see, it's a very heavily stylized keyboard. So I'm just going to try and get this pulled out and get rid of the box straight away. 1 minute. It comes with plenty of protective packaging all around the box. You can get rid of these foam pads now. We've got the standard warranty and instruction manual right there. Just get rid of that as well. Gonna leave the box right here for now. I'm gonna bring the keyboard out. Whilst I rattle with that in the background. So this is the Snakebyte Keyboard Ultra. It's certainly something to look at for the first time. It's styled something like a Mad Catz keyboard. It's got lots of hard angles, and it's got a fixed rest running along here that you would kind of expect to see on something like the... It's actually more angular than the Strike 8, which we reviewed over in GameSpace. You can see that there's a plastic part of this here, so this is a fully aluminium faceplate with a plastic rest for your left hand. Not so much for your right though, so just here's hoping for your right wrist. Hopefully you're not right-handed. The keyboard itself, as I said, has also got auto blue switches, so these are tactile and clicky. People generally consider those to be like a sort of clone of Cherry blue switches. Some people can tell the difference, some people can't, but if you consider them a clone, they're a fairly good clone, so they should still be pretty good. It's a full layout keyboard. It looks like I've got the German layout here, so that's cool. If you're German, definitely aim for this. I believe it does come with an English layout as well, but for the purposes of review, obviously, that's good enough. Thankfully, I can touch type, kind of. So we should be alright. We've also got WASD keys are coloured, although they are not... they don't feel any different. So it doesn't look like there's a different material for them, but they're definitely coloured for you, certainly there as well. Underneath, you're going to have the RGB, so there's 16.8 million color RGB in this. We don't know if there's different zones quite as yet, but we'll see that during the review. And they're going to come straight through the keycaps from the bottom here. It's also got a nice, again, neon yellow and black braided cable, while the rest of the keyboard doesn't accentuate the neon yellow and black like the headset Ultra we got here, it does still just accent that quite nicely. I'm going to flip this over though. We're going to have a look. So the keyboard itself, again, I'm going to give this a tap. So that doesn't sound like that's metallic on the bottom, but it doesn't mean there's not a metal plate on the inside, but the bottom certainly is. Plastic, we've got non-slip rubber pads on the bottom, and looks like we've got leg rests there. They do click to an extent, but they're not massively stiff. And let's just flip this back over again. And what we'll just check is, so there's obviously like absolutely no flex on that at all. Well, you have to go some to get some flex on that keyboard as it is. So why don't we just go ahead and plug it in, and we'll just take a look at the ambient RGB before we finish up with this unboxing. So we've just unfurled this at the moment, and it looks like the length of this is probably actually slightly less than the Ultra mouse that Snakebyte have, but that's still pretty good. It might actually be slightly less than the mousepad Ultra that we tried out as well. But still, as I say, we've got nice keycap on there, and as per all the other Ultras, we've got, if you can see it, we got the Snakebyte logo right on there. And again, we don't have the neon filler in the USB connector this time, but let's go ahead and plug it in so you can see the ambient RGB working away. So I'll find a spare USB port and we'll plug this in. Hopefully it's going to come to life. So that's quite cool. That suggests that we do have a number of zones. Right now we're getting that lovely neon yellow and black accent that I said wasn't accentuated. Turns out it is. And it looks like, again, we've got all the standard things you would expect from a full layout keyboard. So what we'll do is, first impressions, I'd say it's very distinctive. We'll say that much anyway. Keys feel fine. The packaging is very impressive, yet quite sparse on inside, but that's absolutely fine. Other than that, no complaints about the look of it. It's certainly going to strike a pose on your desktop. Whether it will go well alongside what you've already got, we'll find out in the review. Thanks for watching this unboxing of the Snakebyte Keyboard Ultra. We'll have the full review over on GameSpace later on next week. Take a look, keep your eyes out, and see if it fits in and keeps your desktop looking RG and B.